Good, everybody. Welcome in. If you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook, make sure you like the live. And then if you're watching this on replay, make sure you say replay down in the chat. I think we have 9 total orders going out this morning. Let's see really quick. Waiting shipment. Yep, 9 total orders going out this morning. It's not too bad. Not too bad of a Monday. Wait for everybody to join in, and then we'll go ahead and get started. Yeah. Look at that perfect toss. What's good, Elliot? Appreciate you hopping in. 9 orders going out today. 3 Poshmark. The 3 Poshmark sales were actually really, really good. What's up, Hannah's? Hannah's mom. What's up, Mom? Hannah's mom and Mom are in the chat at the same time. Good morning, Chelsea. Welcome in. Set you guys up. I think if I put you right there, that's better. Better for me. Slide you guys over here. Yeah, 3 Poshmark sales yesterday, and all 3 were actually really, really good sales. And then eBay sales were because I got my eBay store on 20%, so I'm selling a bunch of old items. There's a brand alerts. Wait, there's a brand you buy that was a crazy label that starts with okay. What was it again? Outer known. Good thing you said that, because I would have not remembered that. Good morning, Joel. It's a pretty good morning. Yeah, outer known. I think that's the one. I need to figure out what golf course the logo is on a polo other than Google Lens. I just use Google Lens, or I just Google if it's like a, I don't know, like a cat. I'll just Google like cat golf club or something like that and try to find it. That's the only other way I know how to find it. Outer known. All right. I think we got enough people to go ahead and get started. I got to get done with this quick because at 12 o'clock, I'm going to be on Ethan and Dalton's podcast, and we're going to do a little interview over there. So be on the lookout for that. I don't know when they're going to post that, because I don't think it's going to be live. I think it's just a normal interview. But yeah, I'll do that in a little bit. I got like an hour to start prepping for that. I looked for 1 hour and was not able to set up automatic promotion once AutoLister relists the item. If you want to do automated promotions, you have to do it through eBay, and it's got to be under your performance tab. No, your marketing tab, and down at the about halfway down, it says advertising dashboard. You click that, Steven, and then you go down to the bottom, and then you set up your promotion. That's how you set up an automated promotion. So every time my item gets relisted, it automatically gets promoted. You interested in consignment? I have a consignment deal going on right now. After I do that consignment deal, I might open myself up to more, but I'm not taking everybody all at once. I have like 20 people DMing me about their consignment deals. I'll tell you guys this. If it's like 1 or 2 items you guys want to consign, I'm not going to take it, because it's just not enough, and it won't be enough profit for you. It won't make sense, because by the time you ship me the items, your profit will be gone. So the people we're looking for is people with massive like death piles, or people who have a bunch of stuff listed that want to move a bunch of really good product all at once. We're not looking for lower end stuff. Like, I've had people reach out to me and try to consign Tommy Bahama polos. It's just not going to happen. I'm not interested in selling Tommy Bahama polos on Whatnot. They have to be like super high end stuff. So like your best items, that's what we want. You ship us your best items, and we'll get you as much as we possibly can get you on Whatnot. But yeah, just make sure your items are good. After this next deal is done, then I'll open it up to more people. You crying? No, I just told Kayla I don't know if I can go live because my allergies are like crazy this morning. But yeah, I'm crying. I'm crying for you, Surfs. And now you're here, and now I don't have to cry anymore. What's up, Sandra? 200 items, 60, 40, 60 you. I do 70-30 splits, and I'm not going to change that. I want to be able to give you guys as much as you possibly can get, but it's going to be like top end items. if you want to DM me just to show me what you have, you can DM me on Instagram and just say I'm little fat guy 74 and this is my stuff that I'm interested in, and I'll let you know if that stuff will work for us. But it has to be top end stuff. It cannot be mid-tier stuff. We're not really looking for mid-tier stuff. Because if we took mid-tier stuff, our DMs would be flooded with everybody. Everybody would want to do it. And then our shows would go down. So the reason we don't want mid-tier stuff is because if we put high-end stuff in the show and you consign your mid-tier stuff, the high-end stuff is going to sell for way more, and the mid-tier stuff is actually going to sell lower. That's the way Whatnot works. So how can I boost sales? You list items, good titles, good photos, good descriptions. Another way to boost it is to do promoted listings on eBay. That's what we do. We do everything 3% promoted listings. And right now I'm doing a markdown sale, so that helps me boost sales. So what's up, Floor? Appreciate you hopping in. Or it says in the house. All right, let's go ahead and get started. First sale, we're going to do the 2 Poshmark orders. First one just came through this morning. This is a women's Piranha mock neck jacket. Picked this up for $6. I probably got it at Salvation Army at that price. It sold for $34. So after fees, shipping, cost of goods, I make $21.20. You guys are going to see a theme with today's sales. It's going to be all pretty much cold weather items, which is awesome because that means we're starting to get to the first cycle of everybody's going to start buying jackets and jeans and all that good stuff that has really good profit margins. So pretty much everything that sold today, except for like 1 or 2 items, was all like cold weather items, which is great. That means up north, they're starting to maybe get a couple cold snaps. What are you selling? I sell mostly clothing. I sell on eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. Once every morning works great for my allergies. I normally don't have them this bad, but there must be something in bloom like right around my house. So yeah, sometimes I get a stuffy nose. All right, this is going to go into one of these envelopes. I get these free from USPS.com. When you ship on Poshmark, you get a priority mail label. So you literally just throw your item into the bag and you ship it out. You don't even have to weigh or measure it. As long as it's under 5 pounds, you ship it. Appreciate the roses. Roses are good for allergies. Thanks, Surfs. You guys watch Surf's video? Surfs did the K-way. He did the K-way method on his video. Appreciate you stopped at 35. You're supposed to go to 69. What are you doing? You still have a lot more to go. Next up, really good sale. Surfs, you'll like this one. This is a bundle order from Poshmark. Person bundled 2 items. This one I literally just listed yesterday. So this is a Brooks Brothers tuxedo jacket. It's a tuxedo jacket because it just had the 1 button on the front. So I just listed this yesterday, and then they also bought a Ralph Lauren shirt. So both of these together in the same bundle, they offered me $100. I had both of these listed for $118. No brainer. I took that offer. I only paid $15.52 for both of these. So after fees, shipping, cost of goods, I make $64.48. Really, really good sale right there. As soon as I saw that offer coming, I was like, heck yeah, I literally just listed this today. I literally just listed that suit today, and it sold in 1 day. Surf spin on K-Way. No, informational value. Exactly. This one, I'm just going to use a box. I actually got this box from Thrifter, Sifters, Whatnot, and I had it laying around, so I was like, all right, I'll just use this box to ship this item out in. When you ship on Poshmark, do you need to use USPS envelopes? No. You can use anything on Poshmark, but I mean, if you want to, you can use all priority mail stuff. So that way you don't waste money on boxes. This one, I'm not wasting any money on this box because I didn't pay for this box. It was just shipped to me. So I'm just using it again. Otherwise, if I didn't have this box just laying around in this room, I'd just use a shoebox for this order. I'd ship this out in a shoebox. My label's already printed out, so I just slap it on. It's ready to go. I haven't stalked your eBay in a few weeks. I'm slacking. Yeah, well, it's okay. My sales haven't been the greatest in the last few weeks, so you haven't been missing much. Boop. There you go. That one is shipped. Last order is on Poshmark. Lucky Brand men's jeans. Pick these up. Retail arbitrage. Paid $16.05. I think I got these in the 5, 10, 15 event. And they sold for $46. After fees, shipping, cost of goods, I make $20.75. So nice little double up on a retail arbitrage purchase. Yeah, my allergies are bad. Good morning, Bobby. Good morning, Christy. Good morning, Floor, if I forgot to say good morning to you. Appreciate everybody hopping on in. It looks like I got another video on Facebook going a little viral, which is great. So hopefully that takes off today. And if it does, that'll be wonderful. So it went from 30,000 views yesterday. I woke up this morning, it's at 80,000 views. So I'm hoping it goes off again, and then we get some more people over on Facebook watching us live. Boop. There you go. That one's shipped. Now let's go ahead and ship out some eBay orders. First eBay order are these men's rag & bone jeans. These are on a 20% off sale. Everything that's sold today sold via 20% off sale. If you guys don't know what happened, I put my whole store on 20% off until 12 p.m. today, I think it is. So I'm just trying to move like old product, get some stuff out, get some sales generated. But I did turn off offers on my entire store because as soon as I did the 20% off sale, everybody was offering me 50% off below 20%. And I said, nope, you're only going to get 20%. I took all offers off. So all these are 20% off. So $32.08 is what I paid for this. It only sold for $56.80. I'm making a little bit of profit, but at least I'm getting this item gone. This has been listed for a while. Good morning, Kayla and Kayla's assistant. I like that. She's over there giggling. Good morning, Dee Dee. Do you think promoting your business on IG or any social media helps make more sales? So most people think that. I'm not big enough to make that make sense. Last month, 3% of my sales came from social media orders. 31 orders came straight to consumer social media. So literally this month, 1% of my sales have come from social media orders. I've sold a total of 9 things straight to consumer. All the rest of my orders are from people that are actually just looking for the item. So I know a lot of people think like my sales are down. The only reason he's able to make sales is because of social media. It's not true. It's just false. Love this. Appreciate you hopping in, Kayla. Kayla and Kayla. Kayla and Kayla. You have 2 Kaylas in the house. I have a hard time selling Lucky jeans for women. Yeah, I don't pick up Lucky brand jeans for women. I only sell them for men's. You'll see that in a minute. Those are Rag & Bone. Did I say those are Lucky brand? Those are Rag & Bone. Oh, the other ones, the Poshmark order. Yeah, those were Lucky brand. These are going to go padded flat rate envelope, and they're going to ship for $8.30. I've been selling on, I've been listing on Posh, listing 3 a day for 2 weeks. New seller, haven't sold anything yet. Just keep listing. You'll eventually get there. Just make sure the stuff you're listing to actually sells. One of the way you can tell if it sells is you go on eBay and you look up how many listed are, or how many are listed versus how many are sold. I know that's hard to do on Poshmark, so just do it on eBay. And if you're like selling an item that has, 600 listed and 60 sold on eBay, most likely that same item will not sell on Poshmark either. It's just too many listed versus sold. It's just going to sit forever. All right, this shipped for $8.30. You do flat rate calculated shipping on eBay. I've been selling on Posh only. We just started. So this was flat rate. There are some things I don't do flat rate. I do calculated shipping based off weight and dimensions. What do you purchase with your eBay store credit? I actually haven't used it yet. I need to use it, right? Is it September? Wait, it's October, November, December. Yeah, I need to use it by next month. But I'm probably going to buy either bags or I'll buy boxes. I don't really buy tape anymore. I get my tape from Amazon. I used to buy the eBay tape. So the last rolls of eBay tape that I'm using right now are the last rolls I'll probably ever use, unless they send me some for free. Cross listing on eBay. Yep. Cross list on eBay. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, you got it. You got it. So that was the end of your question. When will sales pick up? Soon. They'll pick up soon. Probably if you start listing your cold weather stuff starting September, I'm already seeing cold weather stuff start selling. Like today, we've already sold a jacket. We've sold a flannel. We've sold a couple pair of jeans we've already packed. A lot of cold weather stuff is selling. So come September, appreciate the first gift, by the way. Start in September. Start listing your cold weather stuff, and you'll start seeing an increase in sales. First gifts going off, 24. Wow, that's insane. Appreciate your first gifts. And you're going off. You're going crazy right now. Use an app for cross-listing? Yeah, I use List Perfectly. I have a link in my bio. If you sign up through my link, you get 30% off your first month. Sold several cold weather things in the past few weeks. Yeah, list them. Where do you get the plastic bags? Linktree link in my bio. Go to products we use on an everyday basis, and that's where you'll find these. A buck 50. You're going crazy right now. Appreciate all the TikToks. This is a pair of women's Miss Me jeans. Again, a nice cold weather item. Paid $6.95 for these, and they sold via the 20% off sale for $28.79. Also, with the 20% off sale, I turned off Autoposher offers. I don't want anything lower than 20%. I just want to move the product for what they're listed for right now. Once the sale ends, I'll turn back offers on Autoposher. Right now, I have like 100 available offers to send. Holy cow! 386 first gifts. That's the first time I've ever got that many first gifts from one person. I appreciate you. A buck 50. Strange sold a 3X LL Bean flannel to Florida. Yeah, people are starting to buy their cold weather. They know the cold snaps are coming. Thanks to you, I've been winning lots of stuff on Whatnot. Let's go. What's the cheapest way to ship? It depends on the item. It depends on where it's going to. So let's see what the cheapest way to ship these are. This is going to Ohio. So I have it set up for priority mail, padded flat rate. It only weighs 1 pound, 3 ounces. So what I'm going to do on eBay is I'm going to type in 1 pound. I'm going to put 4 ounces. You could actually round that up to 2 pounds if you want to. 9, 11, 2. But to keep it simple, I'll just keep 1, 4. And then padded flat rate is going to cost me $8.30. Ground Advantage is going to cost me $7.85. So I'm actually going to change this to Ground Advantage. It still should get there in the same amount of time, so it won't affect the buyer. So I'm shipping this for $7.85. And then I'm literally going to take this envelope and put it in this envelope and ship it out. Easy peasy. Are you having a Whatnot this Saturday? Yes. Kayla's actually working on getting some of the items ready for Whatnot. Everything will be loaded up by Wednesday afternoon this week because we're going on vacation Friday and Saturday. So everything will be loaded early this week. So that way when we come back from vacation, we don't have to do that much to prep for Whatnot. Do you ever use bubble mailers? Not for clothing, no. There's no real purpose to use bubble mailers for clothing unless I ship it padded flat rate. That's the only time I use bubble mailers. Oh, man. Do you buy and resell a lot of sports jerseys? Not really. I don't really go to the sports jersey section too often when I'm in thrift stores. I just mainly focus on the normal. I also don't do like vintage t-shirts either. It's not my forte, not my cup of tea. I'm not really good at authenticating sports jerseys. All right, let's go to the one non-cold weather item that's sold. It's going to be this Ben's Travis Matthew polo. Last one of these I've had. You guys have seen a couple of these sell over the last few days. Getting rid of all these. This one was actually a good size. It was size 2XL. Still didn't move that well. $24.04 sold for $39.20. I'll make about $8 to $10 profit depending on how much shipping is. You're just about to ask about vintage shirts. Yeah, I'm not a vintage t-shirt boy. I don't do the bins. I don't wait for the new racks to come out just so I look for vintage t-shirts. I personally think the people that do vintage t-shirts only are missing out on so much money in every thrift store. It's ridiculous because they're only focused on one thing, that one $10 profit you're going to get on that vintage t-shirt. And I go through the same store and I'm able to pick up a full cart of items while these vintage t-shirt boys are only picking up like 7 shirts. It really just doesn't make any sense to me. The profit on those shirts are so small. It's like average profit per unit is probably like less than $10 after you take out your fees, shipping, cost of goods. But to each their own, I guess. I'm not a vintage t-shirt boy. Where do you buy these clothes? I buy them from thrift stores, retail stores. I have a bunch of videos here on TikTok. So if you're new, hit that follow button top left-hand corner and then go watch a bunch of my videos. It shows exactly where I buy the items. In some cases, I show the exact store I'm at. And I show you what I pick up, what I think it's going to sell for, all that good stuff. And then I come on live and I show you the stuff that actually sells. So all the people that are in my comments are like, hey, those things don't sell for those prices. Then you can come to my lives and you can see those things sell for those prices. You do any promoted listings? I promote everything at 3%. How or where do you authenticate product? You can look up exact products online. You can watch videos on how to authenticate items, or you could take them to consignment shops around your area. So if you have like a high-end consignment shop, you can bring like a Burberry coat to them and be like, hey, can you authenticate this for me? And normally they'll authenticate it and they'll send you, or they'll give you an offer. Appreciate you, Bold North. What do you think sells better, men's or women's clothing? In my opinion, it depends on the item. But I like selling men's better than women's. Do you list on List Perfectly first? No, I list on eBay, then I download my listing, and I move that from eBay to List Perfectly to Poshmark and Mercari. I want to make sure my eBay listing is perfect, so I always start on eBay first. I'm new to this, so I'm learning about brands that actually sell. Nice. If you guys want to know the brands I sell consistently, my eBay store is always linked in my bio. If you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook, it's in the description of this live, or on Facebook, it's in my pinned post. You can go look at what I have listed and what I've sold for the last 90 days. It's all public information. I trade with vintage kids. The stuff they give me is more valuable. Yeah. Send them the likes. Tap that screen. Do you have a video on promoting? Because I've not done that on eBay. I don't have a video on you mean how to promote? Like you want to know how to set up a promotion? eBay fees are crazy sometimes. Yeah, but try to run your own store. If you go try to run your own store, by the time you take advertising for your own store, the cost of overhead, the cost of having employees, all that stuff, it's way more than 13%. It's way more than 13%. The people that complain about fees have never ran their own store. They've never even tried to open up their own store. And you will never get the traffic that you get on eBay. All right, so for those of you asking about automated promotions, you literally come up here. I can't show this on the other site. You go over here, you go to marketing, and you go to advertising dashboard. Once you go to advertising dashboard, all the way at the bottom, it's going to say create new campaign. And then right now I have this promotion set up. Automated fixed. Currently active. It's been active since April 18th of 2021. Same thing has been running since April 18th of 2021. This means every time my item gets relisted, it gets promoted at 3%. I don't have to touch anything. It's just automated. Easy peasy. So you go up to the top, you go to marketing, and then you go to advertising dashboard, and then all the way at the bottom is how you set it up. What's up, Casey? Do you wash clothes before selling? Only if they have stains or bad smells. Good morning. I have a question. When you resell a plushie, do you wash it? I don't resell plush, but if I did resell plush, I probably would wash plush. Plush is something that when it comes to bed bugs, I actually would be kind of worried about bed bugs. So I might actually throw plush into the wash. Again, as long as the item is moving around and is continuously moving, bed bugs are not going to stay in that spot. That's why bed bugs don't stick to clothing. Bed bugs are attracted to spots where humans will be, or something they can feast off of will be, really in close proximity, and it's still. If you put a piece of clothes on a rack and it's constantly moving, the bed bugs will fall out and they'll move to somewhere else that's nice and secluded. So that's why bed bugs aren't really in clothing. But when it comes to plush, let's say you go like to a hoarder's house and they have a whole bunch of vintage plush and you're like, hey, I want to buy all this vintage plush. That might be something that I take home and I throw in the wash, and I try to make sure that there's everything out of there, because that has been sitting in the same spot for a very long time. So take that stuff and throw that in the wash. But when it comes to clothing, you don't really have to worry about it. Any tips on checking for flaws? I check over. Get to a well-lit area in the thrift store. Well-lit area in the thrift store. Best place to go. Don't go in I know most thrift stores are dark. Don't just stand in the middle of the thrift store where it's nice and dark and try to check for flaws. Go to like a window and hold your item up in the window and see if you can see any flaws. New goal. Oh, you guys killed that goal. Yeah, Surf's Up. Surf's Up got that goal. Let's just do roses again. I like roses. Roses, yum. I keep labels. Appreciate the hat. I keep buying labels on eBay, but I see you guys talking about free labels from UPS. How? The labels from UPS are not like free shipping label. You get free shipping labels, but you don't get postage on it. So yeah, you can order, if you set up a business account with UPS and you have I use a Dymo, so it won't work for my Dymo, but if you use a Rollo, you order the labels and UPS will give you a bunch of free labels, but you still have to buy your postage. You're just getting a free label. Appreciate the heart me. Random, but when you use Autoposher, but when our Autoposher's fees due, I want to sign up. So if you sign up on the 15th, the following month on the 15th is when it will pull, from what I understand. I don't think she does first of the month. It's whenever you sign up the following month on the same day, it'll pull. Do you consider this is still summer slowdown? It's still a little bit slow, but it's starting to pick up. I never thought of bed bugs. Yeah, bed bugs. Bed bugs are scary. Is it the same shirt as yesterday? It's the same shirt as last night. That's correct. As soon as I'm done with my lives at night, I literally take my shirt off and I sit in here with no shirt on. So my body is not on my shirt. And I take a shower right before I do my nightly live. That's why I'm always like runny nosed. I put in black trash bags of Texas Heat for 2 days and then wash. Don't put in dryer. There you go. There's a good one. You wash clothes before selling, only if they have stains or bad smells. Appreciate $150. You're going crazy right now. Appreciate you. Have you ever sold designer handbags? I'm selling, but for less than 500. So eBay won't authenticate. I've sold designer handbags before, but they've been the Dooney and Burke Disney edition bags. That's the ones I've sold. Where can I get it authenticated? I would take that to like a consignment shop near you, or just look up comparable ones online. Do you exclusively flip clothes? No, I flip all kinds of stuff. I'll flip anything that makes me a profit, but I mainly focus on clothes. Do you ever sleep? No, I never sleep. Actually, I slept for over 8 hours last night. I go to sleep at like 2 and I always wake up at like 9 to 10. Barry has a great video on FreeS. Yeah, Barry has a video on that. What is Auto Posture? Auto Posture is a service that shares your closet on Poshmark. It relists on eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and Depop, meaning it takes down your listing and creates a brand new listing, which boosts your item in search. It also sends out offers on all of those platforms, I think, including Depop. I don't use Depop, so I don't really speak too much on Depop. Really helped me with clothes. I was exclusively hard goods and now mostly clothing. Nice. Let's go. That's awesome. But you still should stick to hard goods too. If you have knowledge in hard goods, that's actually really, really good knowledge to have. I have a little bit of knowledge, and I think over the next couple months, next year, I'm going to start doing a little bit more with hard goods because I'm going to have the ability to learn it as I'm going. Because once we hire my mother-in-law on, we'll have more time to learn different areas. So we calculated the shipping for you. Recommend just rounding up to the next pound. You can if you want to, or you can keep it the same if you don't want to worry about that. But yeah, 1.4 pounds is the same as 2 pounds. It's the same exact thing when you put it in. So if you do it, Chelsea, go on eBay, your next item that you have 1.4 pounds, type in 1.4 and then wait for it to load and see what it loads at. And then put in 2 pounds and see what it loads at. It'll load at the same exact price. Caught the end of your whatnot discussion. Are you taking items for consignment for selling? Soon. But I already have somebody set up. I'm doing a couple first, so that way we work out all the kinks in the process. So that way we can streamline it. So we already did our first one. The first person, hold on. I'll tell you guys the exact stats on this. The first person we did consignment with, they got paid out $532 on 16 items, and I got paid out $228. So it was a 70-30 split. The person was perfectly happy with what they got. We were happy with what we got. But I think 70-30 splits are the best way to do it. So yeah, they made $532 and I paid them out instantly after their items were done. I had to split their items into 2 shows because it was too much for one show. I wanted to get their most money they could possibly get for both items or all the items. So I split it between 2 shows and they were perfectly fine with that. And if we have to do that, we'll let you guys know like, hey, we're going to split these items between 2 shows. I think it's just better. Do you mind if people say hi to you when you're thrifting? No, I don't care. You can come up to me and say hi. I actually enjoy it. If I'm on live too, feel free to come over, shout out your channel. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. I like toy flips, profit margins is higher. Yeah, I agree. Like there are some like hard goods that have really, really good profit margins. I think we'll always do clothing, especially if we're doing Whatnot, because I think clothing just sells better on Whatnot than hard goods will ever do. Because you really have to have that community, hard good community, to be able to sell that stuff for good money. But hard goods are really, really good. So excited for you guys to be able to hire someone. Yep, coming up soon. Appreciate the follow, Heather. Only reason I'm mostly clothing now is because it's easiest to access. Yeah. Hard goods are great, especially if you have garage sales. Like we have garage sales. I don't even hit. I live in Florida and I don't even do garage sales. You know how crazy that is? Most people will be like, "What are you thinking, K-Way?" But I mean, there's so much potential. I don't even tap into like most of the profitable stuff in my area because I just don't have time to. So appreciate the roses. I'm going to try to wrap this up real quick, Ethan. I'm getting lots of questions. I know we have to do a live later. Oh, Ethan, how do you want me to do the live? Do you want me to? I'm probably going to have to show the screen. If you want me to do a live, I'll have to show the screen instead of my face, because if they just see my face and I'm like looking at the screen, it's not really gonna. We'll have to figure it out. We'll do the we'll go in beforehand and figure it out. Next up, we got a pair of AG women's jeans. These are called the Bow. Pick these up for $10. They sold for $25.19. Not the best profit, but again, trying to get rid of some stuff, and I'm getting rid of some stuff. You don't have to if you don't want to. We'll try to figure it out. I'll see if I can do it beforehand and figure out what the best way logistically will be to show it and everything. New goal. All right, roses again. Roses, yum. I wish they had like just a reset button where I just could press reset, and then TikTok, if you're listening. TikTok, there's two things you need to do. You need to do that where you can just reset your goal to the same thing you had it on. And two, you need to figure out how you can raid people. You know how cool it would be is after I'm finishing up the live, I'm like, hey, let's raid another person in the community, and it lets me raid people. That would be great. Why doesn't TikTok do that? Why doesn't TikTok do that? This is a padded flat rate. It's going for $8.30. On Whatnots, do you have to go live? Yes, the live selling platform. So you have to do a live. You have to be live in action. So if you're scared to do a live, what I would do is I would start doing lives on Facebook, or I would start doing lives on TikTok and get used to being on live. And then it's easy. I just press the live button and I go live now. It doesn't even affect me. But before I started doing lives, yeah, I was really nervous about doing whole lives and stuff like that. There we go. 2 more orders. Again, 2 more cold weather items. Lots of cold weather items selling. This is an LL Bean flannel. We paid $4.28 for this. I got this right at the end of the season last year, right before the last cold snap, and it didn't sell. So we held it till this season. We paid $4.28. It sold for $25.19. People say all the time in the middle of winter when I pick these up, LL Bean doesn't sell. Those flannels will never sell for more than $15. Every time I list these, I normally get anywhere between $25 to $35 for these flannels in the middle of winter. So coming up here pretty soon, if you start finding some of these, you might want to pick them up and hoard them for a month or 2 and then list them right in the middle of winter season, and you'll be able to get $25 to $35. And normally they're pretty cheap because it's a pretty well-known brand and it's pretty saturated. But people love these flannels. They love them. So they'll pick them up and they'll buy them from you. Appreciate the follow, Laurel. Do you have to check the weight if you use priority or flat rate on eBay sales? I do, because now with Ground Advantage, it's just smarter to check both to see which one is going to be cheaper for you. But you can do that all beforehand if you want to. Appreciate the crown, $1.50. You're going off today. Thank you so much for the gifts. You're reloading my balance so then I can just give them out to other people. That's what we do. We just literally just send out the gifts to other people. I've only cashed out my gifts like twice. And it's after I got a $250 gift, and I cashed out one other time. I had like a stretch of like a week where people like sent me like $20 worth of gifts every live, and then I cashed those out. Only 2 times I've ever cashed out gifts out of all the gifts I've received. This is going to ship for $6.44. You ever source Plato's Closet? I have videos sourcing Plato's Closet. Actually, I put out one last week, so yes, I do. The Plato's in my area, there's one store that used to be really good, and lately the men's section has gone from big. Appreciate you, Buckity. Has gone from a big men's section, and they've condensed it down to something that's super small. So that store is super hard to source from. They only have shoes really, and Ethan is in my area, and he pretty much scoops up the shoes. So the clothing, all they have is they have like 3 racks of men's clothing, like men's t-shirts. It's like, why just t-shirts? Like, put something else in the store. Put some polos and long sleeves. But the other 2 stores are pretty good, so I source from those. How many items do you sell a day on average? Well, we sell on Whatnot, so this number is going to sound big, but it looks good, but it's also because we sell like 100 items on Whatnot every week. So right now we're at 21.3 sales per day. Last month we were at 28.8 sales per day, basically 29 sales per day. But again, if we do once or twice a week, we do a Whatnot show where we're selling 100 items, that number is skewed, completely skewed. What's up, Bobby? I'm new to eBay, so can you explain their shipping work and print? Yeah, you put in the weight and dimensions, and it'll give you the best rates on it. When you list your item, you're going to list your item based off, is it going to go priority? Is it going to Ground Advantage? Again, you put in the weight and dimensions, and they will pick this. They won't pick what service is best for you, but you can pick a service that has like 3. So if you want to ship, like, let's say these pair of jeans, You can put in your listing, these are 9 by 11 by 2, they weigh 2 pounds, and then you can put priority and ground advantage. So that way when the buyer makes a purchase, they can pick whatever label's cheaper for them, and then you just ship via that. Do you have any help listing or sourcing? Yeah, my boss is currently listing right now. She's currently doing some listings. That's my boss. That's my boss. Got to ship shoes priority with the free box. Yeah, you can ship them priority with a free box, but now actually sometimes it's actually cheaper just to ship ground advantage with those. Of course, you get the free box, so you might want to factor that into your cost, but there are times when priority costs me $13 to ship and ground advantage costs me $9, like $9.50. So I would rather use ground advantage, which means you can't use a priority mailbox. You have a great boss. The boss lady. Do you recommend any iPad or I use my phone for photos. All my photos are taken on my iPhone. Never use an Android. That's my one suggestion is to never use an Android. Appreciate the gifts. You just joined the team and then you sent all those gifts, so you could have leveled up before that, but that's okay. You missed your chance to level up a $150. Mom of Havoc, good morning. All right, last sale are these men's Adriano Goldschmied jeans. I'm just glad to see these things gone. Sold for $40. I think I paid like $32 for these, but these, appreciate the glasses. These have been listed forever. I bought these like a long time ago, but I bought bad sizes. I bought it size 29 and 28 in men's. I just got trigger happy way back in the day when I was new to retail arbitrage. So I'm glad to see these gone. Not going to make probably any money on these. And I still have like 6 pairs to go, and they're all like crappy sizes like this. When will you be on Whatnot again? Saturday. This Saturday. We have a 100-item show, and we're giving away a Kuji sweater this weekend. You guys want to see the Kuji that we're giving away? If you buy one item, you'll be entered in the giveaway. It's for this Kuji sweater. So this is the biggest prize. This is probably a $250 to $350 Kuji sweater right here. Easy money. Good Kuji print on that, and that'll be the buyer appreciation giveaway. Super nice. Why no Android? I use Android for pictures are great. No, I'm an iPhone guy. It's just a stab at all of you Android people. I'm just messing with you. You can use an Android. I plan on getting iPad mini to take photos and list device. Yeah, there you go. That's awesome. And if you dedicate it to your business, you can write that off. Talk to your tax advisor, but that should be a write-off for you. So basically, you get an iPad for almost free because you get to write it off. How do you move pics from your phone to your laptop? You go on the eBay app and you just hit your listing, whatever listing you're going to do. Actually, here, we can do one right now because I have a couple items that I did yesterday. Let's see. Which was the one that I did? Okay, I did the Judy Blues last night, right? Judy Blues, something else I did last night. Oh, well. Is this the one I did? Hold on. Judy Blues, Figs, Outer Known, Figs, Janu. Yeah, it's got to be those. So literally, I just tap on the listing. I know this is backwards, but I just tap on the listing. It's going to bring this up. Everything's already been entered in this listing because Kayla does the drafts. That's what she's doing right now. So all I have to do is add the photos. I press the little plus button at the top. It's going to bring up my photos. And then I'm just literally going to tap which photos I want to use. So I want to use that one. I want to use this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. So those are all tapped. And then I'll hit upload. And now it's uploading all the photos to my listing. You just give it like 3-4 seconds, and then it downloads all your photos. And then from there, I'm going to hit done. And then I'm going to hit save for later down at the bottom. You could list these if you want, but I'm just going to show you why I'm hitting save for later. Because now if we go to my eBay, listings, drafts, go to my eBay, right at the top, all my photos are in that listing. Now I can finish my listing here, or if I wanted to, I could have put it live from the phone. Either way, but that's just to show you that it goes straight to your phone. How do you get expensive items certified? By eBay. If I sell expensive shoes, they go through the authenticity guarantee program. So Uptown Cheapskate is good for check on too. I don't think we have one of those in my area, but I've been to one in Tennessee. What about all those variables? What about all the variables? What do you mean? Have y'all sold a lot of Janu? Yeah, she's listing Janus right now. I create a listing on the computer and then add phones. Yep, that's exactly how we do it. Can I borrow Kayla to start my business? She's very expensive. She requires lots of snacks. How do we find a Kayla to do drafts? I love sourcing, not listing. You have to marry one of them. You just have to find a Kayla and you got to marry them. So go. People are asking, how do I find a Kayla to do my drafts for me? I said, you just have to marry them. You have to find one and marry it. Marry it. Plan on getting. I read that. She requires snacks. Yes. My husband said no. Unfortunately, your husband's broken. You have to fix him. You have to. Yeah. She also said no for a very long time too. She hated this business. She hated it. Now she does it. And now her mom's going to be hired on to do it too. She literally hates it. He pays her in Lululemon leggings. Yeah, that's true. Actually, she just steals all of those. That's something we have to talk about. Theft in the business. Husbands are impossible to fix. I guess, yeah. I can't speak for all husbands. I think we're good people. In the listing, when you create them, do you fill out all those variables? No, I don't fill out all of them. We only fill out the recommend or the required. We have to fill out the required, and then the recommended will fill out like a couple of those. But we never fill out all of them.
I only do if it says frequently selected when it pops up.
Yeah, she does the easy ones. My husband is unfixable. Well, I thought Kayla was unfixable too because she hated this business, and now she likes it. Is Kayla joining? Yeah, she'll be on the live today, Ethan. She'll be on the live. Can I sell used clothing on Whatnot? Of course. I sell used clothing all the time on Whatnot. Actually, the most of the sales that we have is used pre-owned clothing on Whatnot in good condition. I'll start calling my husband Kayla, speaking into his existence. Yeah, he'll be like, who the hell is Kayla? Why are you calling me this woman's name? Kayla, do some listings right now. Like, what? Who is this? What are you talking about? How long did it take for you guys to be able to do this full time? It took me 3 years. 3 years to get to the point where I can do this full time. We love Kayla. Aw, so sweet.
You're so nice.
All right, well, I'm going to head off, guys. I have to get a couple listings done, and then I got to get ready because Ethan and Dalton are going to have me on their podcast. So we're going to do a little interview. Ethan, do you know when the interview will be out? It's probably going to be like a week or two, right? Because you guys will probably have to edit it in the background and all that stuff. But I'm going to go do their podcast, answer a bunch of really hard, tough questions because I'm so scared to be on live and on camera. So this is going to be the hardest interview. Friday, either this week or next week. Okay, so the interview will be out Friday, either this week or next week. Great. That's awesome. We'll be on vacation on Friday. By the way, Ethan, I don't know if you heard me yesterday, but I can't do the live this Friday because I'm going on. Oh, yeah, you did hear me. You were here. But yeah. All right, so we got to do the interview today, and then I won't be live later tonight because we're going out to dinner with Trisha, Ethan, Carol Ann, Kat. All of us are going out to dinner tonight, so I won't be live tonight, but I'll be live tomorrow night. I won't be live tomorrow morning either because we're going to Red, White, and Blue. So, yeah, lots of stuff over the next few days. So I'll see you guys not tonight, but tomorrow night will be the next time I'll be live. So. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Oh, his podcast is In the Loop Reseller Podcast. You can look it up on YouTube, Facebook, or no, YouTube and everywhere podcasts are at. But In the Loop Reseller Podcast. That's where the podcast is. So everybody go follow that podcast. Go listen to their last couple episodes. It's been really good. I think they have a total of like 10 or 12 episodes out now. Or no, it's like 8 to 10 episodes out now. So everybody go watch it, and I'll be on either this Friday or next Friday. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Oh, here we go. We got Joel saying, wait. What do you got? What do you got, Joel? What time? When they put it out, it's like midday. It's midday. What do you got for me, Joel? I'm waiting, Joel. I'm waiting. Joel has something special. I'm waiting, Joel. Oh, here we go. He DM'd me.
What did he find?
Oh, God, here we go. Oh, come on. Come on.
What did he find?
Come on, Joel. What? Come on. Oh my God. Like, come on. You guys know that? Come on. Joel, come on. You found Arc'teryx. You found all these crazy freaking Hawaiian shirts. You found, and then you find this. In the pants section. Joel, let me guess. You looked for the loop, didn't you? You saw the loop, and then you were like, I remember that loop. I remember K-Way saying something about that loop. Come on. Come on.
Joel is king.
Found their pants. They're literally pants. So they're the hardest outlier to find. And those are like $100 to $150 pants in used condition. Found that in the bins. Yeah, easy $80. Yeah. 100 to 150. That's where I would list those at. Is that good? Yes. I found Outlier the other week, and it was a shirt, and the shirts go for crazy money. Mine was a shirt. Yeah, the shirts are super easy to spot. The pants are super hard because the only way you can spot them is a little hang tag in the back with the size tag right next to it, and that's how you know it's Outlier. And then you have to go inside the inside pocket and see that it's Outlier. Otherwise, you'll never know it. That is all. Damn you, Joel. Joel is finding crazy. We need to go to Texas. We need to go to Texas. I'm tired of Joel finding all the good stuff in Texas. I want to go to Texas now. I'm going. Look for the swan. Yep. The swan's always on the shirts, but on the pants, you have to look all the way on the inside. Want to show us the tag? Okay. This is what it looks like. It's a swan, and it says Outlier. This is only on the pants, though. On the shirts, it'll just have the swan on it. And people confuse it with Swannies. They think it's like the Swannies brand, which is not as good. It's a completely different brand. How much is it? He paid $4.99 for it, and he's going to sell it for over $100. Let me look at this really quick. Hold on. I was about to leave, but now I can't leave. Outlier pants. Currently, there is pre-owned condition is 184 currently listed, and there are 247 sold, which means it has over 100% sell-through rate. Maybe they're not at over 100 anymore. There's one that sold for 80, one that sold for 88 plus shipping, so right around 100. There's another one that sold for 100, another that sold for 66, 63, 99 plus shipping, 115, 108. These are all pre-owned condition. 129, 95 plus shipping. If you find the parachute, like khaki, like parachute pants, those go. There's one that sold for $184 in the pre-owned condition. Yeah, it's a really good brand. I just found a shirt. What size is it? The outer knowns that he found, they are Outlier. Why do I call it outer known? Outliers that he found are a size 32. So you hit up Joel if you want it. Outlier NYC. I've seen that before and did not get it. Well, you left money on the table. That's why knowledge is power. Yeah, that's insane. All right, now that Joel made everybody jealous in the chat, I'm going to go ahead and head off. I'll see you guys tomorrow night, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll probably do some listings or something like that tomorrow night. Or maybe we'll show a haul if we go to Red, White, and Blues. So, Chris, I'm not staying for a question. I've said bye like 3 times. What do you got, Chris? Hot dogs. He's dropping hot dogs last minute. All right, everybody. Peace out. Catch you later.